Okay, welcome back to the next episode of Coloring Up for Kids, Relaxation, and let's just get started. We're going to be listening to 28 Days Haunted. It is a great show on Netflix as well. Hope y'all are having a nice Sunday.
And it's picking up on balls of temperature fluctuations to your right.
Thermal imaging cameras have become a useful tool for investigating the paranormal because they can detect infrared energy and make them into visual images which are not visible to the naked eye, such as a spirit or entity.
Why is the ground hot right here? Why don't you stand right in the middle of it?
I'm getting like weird feelings.
I've got a lot of tools in my arsenal, so I'm going to come back and see what's creating this hot spot and see if it is truly something paranormal. Could be nothing. Could be an underground well. Could be an underground power box. But I'm going to find out. We better turn back up to the house. Aaron's probably wondering what happened to us.
Right now, our investigation's at a standstill because Amy won't do any experiments outside of her comfort zone. She's the sensitive on our team. We rely on her to psychically connect with the spirits to get information. Ray and I are extremely frustrated. This is tough, man.
It's going to be hard to investigate now.
She has to understand that you're refusing to do anything to contribute.
Why is she here if we're picking up all of the info from our experience?
What have you contributed so far? What are you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
So now if we try to call her out on this, what?
Well, and then it looked like me and you are ganging up on her,
Right.
and that's not what I want. But at the same time,
We have to find some way to move forward.
and I want all of us to be able to work together with no issues.
I'll lay it out right now.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to confront, or
We confront her about the situation, and we can tell her how we feel.
as far as the team dynamic right now, Amy is lacking as a teammate, and we need all three of
Kiss
us
baby.
firing on all cylinders. If we're not doing that, the whole operation is going to cave in, and that is not something I want to do. I'm not sacrificing time away from my family for this to be for nothing.
All right, so I have a couple of concerns I want to talk to y'all about. Things that's been bothering me lately. And I'm concerned because your energy. And sometimes you're like, no, I'm not going to do experiments.
I won't do mirror scrying. That's the only thing I won't do. I'm not connecting with the dark stuff. That wasn't a team decision.
Hold on. Whatever you
I'm
want
sorry, but don't I get a choice in that?
We have to address this now because we're
we're at a critical point
Right.
where, like, I want the whole team to see the finish line.
A lot of our evidence has come from the spirits of this house through our experiments and me.
Again, it's not an attack. My main thing too is we need you, especially like you're able to see things we are not able to see, and can communicate with spirits unlike we're able to do it. Just imagine if we're a collective team, all high energy. Just imagine what the hell we can do, honestly.
Moving forward,
Come here, Meow.
I'm just going to try to compromise so that I can fit the experiments to where my boundaries lie.
Cool.
But I don't mess with mirrors and portals.
Candle scrying maybe.
I'll do the candle thing. I'll
Awesome.
do that because I do that some like a meditation and stuff. So.
Okay.
Come here,
Candle
Mama.
scrying, it's almost like a meditative state, and you don't want to like stare right at the candle. You do a soft gaze and look through it. Everything just starts to dissipate away, and I'm able to ask the spirits that are here in the house to try to join me, and so that we can try to communicate together.
So I think we have a plan, okay? From now on, we sit here, we communicate with each other.
Come here,
we can
Mama.
come together. Good?
Good talk.
Awesome. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Now that Amy's agreed to candle scry, we're trying to figure out what this dark energy was that was messing with us in the attic. Is this the spirit of the killer or something else entirely? We think the spirits of Kara and Marianne have more to tell us, and we're hoping Amy can find out what that is.
Candle scrying is the act of staring into a flame in order to connect with spirits. In the case of Amy, she'll sit several feet from the candle and gaze into it for an extended period of time. Then, using her psychic ability, allow the spirits of Kara and Marianne to show her images in the flame that will help the team solve the mystery of the lumber baron Amy.
Oh, good Lord.
Larson, where are you going to sit?
I'm just gonna put it on the hardwood.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Got the recorder going?
I will.
Okay. All right. Be back in about 10 minutes.
No guarantees.
That's fine. It's trial and error.
At Xfinity.com or get the app.
Is there anyone here in the light who would like to talk to me? Are you one of the girls? Flicker the light. Starting to kind of feel really uncomfortable.
I think we let this play out.
Is there a female in here with us? I can see somebody walking. The doorway. Starting to feel really uneasy. hard time breathing again.
Since we moved our beds downstairs, I've been able to get some sleep and I'm starting to feel a little bit better. It's been a couple of days, but I finally feel ready to continue on with the investigation.
So this is the tobacco. Brandy and Jeremy are going to use a spirit box in concert with Brandy's abilities in an attempt to communicate directly with the father in the photo. They're going to do this in a room at Madison Dry Goods known as the Tobacco Room.
In our last investigation, I connected with the mother energy, and I now believe that the father energy not only killed his family, but he impregnated his oldest daughter. Tonight, I want to try to directly contact the father energy. I want to know if there's a connection between his daughter's pregnancy and why he murdered his family.
Are you ready?
Come here.
All right, let me turn this radio low.
I need to speak to the father energy. Are you with us right now?
Hi.
Hi. Hear that?
What is it?
Walking. Hear it?
I hear it. Brandy? No.
I'm not.
Are you walking around us? Start walking again if you're walking.
Who is that? I need to know. Answer me, please.
Sounds like Charlie.
Did you say your name was Charlie?
Holy shit. Charlie, listen to me. Did you just make a noise upstairs? Charlie?
What would cause you to do something so horrible to your family?
Man, I gotta freaking hit it. Oh my god.
Charlie, I need you to stand back. Step out.
You want us to get out? We're dealing with an entity that calls itself Charlie. Maybe it's the dad, maybe it's not. However, it's powerful.
Perhaps Jeremy and Brandy were pulled to the tobacco room because what they don't know is that the father in the photo was a tobacco farmer. And his name was Charlie Lawson.
Go on. Get on the
What I
window,
want to do
kitty
next is
bitty.
promote this entity and see if I can get it to reveal itself and see exactly what we're dealing with.
The faster we get answers, the faster we can get out of here and just leave you guys alone.
Calm down. That son of a bitch don't scare me.
Oh, it scared the shit out of me. I'm good with that. No. Guys!
You okay?
I can't move. Something just...
Something touched you where?
It's literally like right here. Oh my god. I'm thinking that this dark presence is the spirit of Kara and Marianne's killer. I'm just a little freaked out. Whoa.
Careful. Okay, we'll turn it on.
I think the girls were going to show me something about the murders, or they were going to give me some type of information about the killer. And all of a sudden, I just felt something come at me and just hit me in the side. He was very angry, he's very violent, and he hated women. The killer is physically capable of manifesting enough that it can physically touch you. That's scary.
Was it like, hey, I'm getting your attention, or
It
what?
could have been. I just freaked the fuck out because I was like, nope.
This entity is powerful, and it physically attacked her before she could figure out what it was hiding. This made me realize I need to step up. It isn't fair to put it all on Amy. I think I'm finally ready to tap into my own psychic ability and try to move this investigation forward.
Ow.
In the case of Kara and Marianne's killer, this is an unsolved crime, and as a ghost, he probably wants to keep it that way. It'll be interesting to see if Shane can amplify his newfound psychic abilities, and if ultimately he will be the key that unlocks the secrets of this location.
What are you doing, mamas? What are you doing, mamakins?
Sean and I found a hotspot out back with a thermal imaging camera, and he believes that it's something paranormal. So I'm coming back with my equipment to take another look. I'm going to start with my metal detector to rule out it being some foreign object giving off heat. Well, this is it. Metal detector's just screaming over this spot. Need to dig this up. Almost right on top of it. Better dig a little more. Whatever this thing is, being that deep, it is really old, or somebody buried it that deep for a reason. Either way, something's there. Well, we're right on top of it. Whoa. Holy shit. It's like a copper pentagram there. Whoa. This is kind of spooky. To find a pentagram. You know, a pentagram's always meant the devil and dark stuff and all that. It makes you wonder if it's associated with whatever's attracted so many spirits to the land. Sean's gonna freak out when he sees this.
Hey guys, can you come out to the fire pit? Bring the camera.
Yeah, dude, we're on our way.
I can't explain why the thermal imaging camera picked up a hotspot there. There's no scientific reason for it. Look at this.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder what this means.
The pentagram was originally the symbol for the sacred female, but then through Christianity, it became associated with the devil or evil. It's actually more commonly believed to be used as a symbol to protect against evil. I'm not sure if it was used for good or evil, but I know it's got a lot of energy attached to it.
I was out on that spot that we found with the thermal imaging.
I'm excited to clean them up. See what the hell
We
is.
find out.
Thank you.
We need to find out if this pentagram has a connection to why these spirits are trapped here.
My body's already telling me not to go up here.
I don't think Brandy's approach is working. I mean, calmly asking Charlie questions is not going to get us anywhere. So tonight, I want to see if we can provoke this entity that calls itself Charlie and find out if he's the father from the photo who we believe killed his family or if it's something demonic. All right.
Ready?
Ready? Turn the box on.
The thought of connecting with this entity called Charlie is really terrifying. Once again, I don't think that Jeremy provoking Charlie is a good idea. I think he's playing with fire.
I've come here to address the spirit of Charlie. I want to know what kind of sick man would kill his entire family, including his kids. You killed your entire family in cold blood. And if anyone deserved to die that day, it was you, Charlie.
Why did you do it, Charlie?
You know what, Charlie? You deserve to rot in hell for what you've done. Randy, get out of here. No, please. Get out of here.
I felt it and I heard it.
Get off of me!
That is not Charlie. That is a demon.
In the name of God, by the cross, and the resurrection of Jesus, I say, get back! Get back!
Jeremy!
What?
Come down
Randy,
here.
get down there!
Shit ain't worth it to me.
Get off of me!
We're deep into the 28-day cycle. In particular with Brandy and Jeremy, how concerned should we be for what's next for them? Because we still have more time to go.
Well, it's ramping up, as you notice. So what do we have to look forward to? I believe more intensity, more danger.
According to Ed and Lorraine's case files, this is when the veil is going to be at its thinnest. As we've seen at all three locations, secrets are being revealed as a result. But Ed and Lorraine also warned that during this phase of the cycle, the investigators are at the greatest risk for possession.
The girls have something to tell us, possibly a secret. We just had Amy try candle scrying, and that didn't get us anywhere. And we still need to figure out what the killer is hiding.
And the issue that I see us running into is that you're getting bits of information. But you're only getting to a certain point.
I need to step up and do something outside of my comfort zone to try to figure out what the killer is hiding and what the girls want us to know. We have to do something drastic. So here's what we're going to do. We have a sensory deprivation tank that we're going to put together, and I'm going to go. This is the most extreme deprivation that I've ever seen done in the field. It's a deep form of meditation. But also it can be used to dive deeper into the spiritual world. It's almost like you're in a dreamlike state.
We still have all this negative energy in this house, so regardless of what our intention is going into this thing, all bets are off whenever that door goes shut and you're floating.
It's something that I'm nervous doing, I'm apprehensive about, but I know that we've got to do it.
Let's go.
A sensory deprivation tank is a tank that is filled up with about 10 inches of water, 800 pounds of salt to allow you to float. It blocks out all light, all sound. I'm hoping the sensory deprivation tank allows me to tap into my psychic ability, which is something I've been afraid to do.
What is the salt supposed to do again?
This will make you float, make you buoyant.
Good luck, bud. Oh my gosh. Staircase. You see the staircase? The door. Marianne opens the door. And makes her get on her knees. Oh my God. She's saying, please, I need to get home to my baby. And he shoots her. Oh my God, there's many more.
Get ready for a brand new edition.
She's saying, please. And he shoots her. Oh my God, there's many more. Oh my God. You good? No. I saw Marianne's death. Yeah? Yeah. You alright? I want to sit down for a minute. It felt like a lifetime of a whole bunch of different images and shit. First thing I see is Marianne opening the door. I see him have her get on her knees. And she's begging for her life. Talking about, you can't do this. I gotta get my baby. And he kills her anyway. Horrible shit, man. Did you get a good look at the guy? The guy who looked like he had facial hair like a mustache or something.
Hang on.
And then I'm seeing like all these images of being attacked and murdered. And seeing hiding spots for them. Like they're not discovered.
Like, they just went missing cold, and they're still missing. I think it's multiple people since and before.
It's certainly not unusual for police to use psychics to solve cases. So it is plausible that these three investigators, with their combined psychic energies heightened by the 28-day cycle, could crack this whole case.
So, after seeing what I saw in the tank, there's no doubt about it. Kara and Marianne were not the only victims, not by a long shot. What I was seeing were a lot of victims, teenagers, young women. Some were decomposed, you couldn't even tell who they were. It's kind of hard to talk about.
This went from a haunted house to a serial killer in North Denver that was never caught.
For over 3 straight weeks, the spirits at each location have been bombarding the investigators, hoping to get them to leave. They've been blocking them, messing with their minds so they turn on each other, and rattling them with ferocious paranormal energy. But each team has pushed through and obtained crucial information to solve their mysteries, and as a result, they're on the verge of proving this cycle is real.
I mean, to find a star
3 feet underground.
Yeah, I mean, why would it be left there? Why would that be left in the ground? Is another question.
Did they bury it with haste? Like, oh, someone's coming.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing nothing.
Nick found a copper pentagram buried in the backyard where we discovered the hot spot using the thermal imaging camera. Now we need to figure out how that's connected to Adelaide and the huge volume of spirits that are trapped on this property.
3 feet would be, around 1600s for something, if it was left on top of the ground, it would settle down on the ground that far. To find a pentagram handmade out of copper, a lot of people would perceive that as the sign of the dark arts.
It could be occult related. What if someone on the property centuries ago was dabbling in the dark arts? If the occult is involved, these spirits may be a lot more difficult to free than any of us were anticipating.
Based on the history of the location, the team at Captain Grant's may have just uncovered a 1600s pentagram owned by Jonathan Brewster, the son of an English official and Mayflower settler. Brewster was granted 450 acres of property by the Mohegan chief Uncas in exchange for setting up a trading post. Brewster was a known practitioner of the occult. He tried to create the elixir of life, which would cure all ailments. And he practiced alchemy, trying to turn lead into gold. It's believed Brewster practiced his experiments on the land where Captain Grant's now sits. But did the dark magic he channeled in those experiments leave behind an environment of cursed evil energy? And is that the reason the spirits remain trapped here to this day?
Now we just have to figure out how these spirits are being trapped here if we want to try to free them.
You going to bed?
No, I'm just laying here in pain.
Ever since Jeremy provoked Charlie the other night, Jeremy has not been the same.
Randy, get out here. Go, please. Get out of here.
I felt it and I heard it.
Get off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me!
at the beginning of this process, he was very headstrong. And now his energy is depleted, and all he wants to do is sleep. He just has no motivation to do anything.
Well, I'm tapping out, man. Screw this shit.
You can tap out, do what you gotta do. I'm still staying. I'm finishing it up.
Be the hero.
He is complaining constantly about headaches.
I'm gonna get a headache. Somebody squeezing my skull.
And then I seen him write the sentence out, troubles can cause. I seen in my book that you wrote troubles can cause. Like, what is this? Where is this coming from?
Voice in my head.
What do you think it's relating to?
Well, I don't know.
So you got this just from hearing a voice tell you that?
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing it now for well over a week and a half or so. I don't know. It's probably nothing.
He's angry all the time.
I gotta suffer because you can't sleep at night.
You slept for 3 days in a row.
What else the hell?
You slept for three. You slept for 3. Listen,
House.
you slept for 3 days in a row.
Good.
Either you're sleeping or you're bitching because you gotta get up and work. Man up, or go home. I wasn't prepared for what I'm dealing with, honestly. I need to know if this is a situation that you think is going to get you further to where you can potentially harm yourself or harm someone else, or...
Only because you're scared I'm going to snap and kill you.
Wow. Jeremy's behavior is making me think there's something dark attached to him. What if the same thing happened to Charlie? It very well could have been some kind of demonic possession that made him decide to kill his wife and children. I need to try to see if I can make contact with Charlie. Hello? I'm going to use a REM pod and a spirit box as extra resources for my psychic abilities. Charlie? Hi. Can you come towards my energy? Charlie, I have a question for you. Charlie, was there a negative energy force that was behind you to make you kill your family? Or even sexually abuse Marie? If that's correct, can you make that red light go off for me? If I heard correctly, you said yes. I think Jeremy's in trouble. Let me tell you that when I asked Charlie if there was some evil force of energy behind him and killing his family, he said, yeah. Okay, for number 1. For number 2, I was immediately surrounded with negative energy all the way around me. I felt that thing low to the ground on the side of me.
Sweet.
It's not sweet. He heard what I just said to him, and that's his response.
Alright, so tomorrow we'll be able to finish 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys later. Bye.